Hi, I'm Jimmy Chang, and we're here to talk about how to construct an angle congruent to a given angle. Now, when you're given a certain angle and you want to ask to construct the angle that's congruent to it, oftentimes it involves, for exactness, you may want to use a tool to help you, like a protractor or something that's going to help you correctly draw that of an angle. So we're going to do it because we don't have that here. We're going to estimate on how to do that, but it kind of gives you some angle perspectives on the best way to draw certain angles. Suppose, for example, you're given the angle 30 degrees and you want to be able to figure out how to draw that and construct it. Now, 30 degrees is a pretty acute angle here, so you know when you draw it, construct it using a horizontal ray to begin with to kind of give you a foundation. And then 30 degrees is not too high, but it's not terribly low either, so perhaps to construct it something like that. Now, something that's a little more straightforward is if you have if you're given that it's 90 degrees and you want to construct a 90-degree angle, a 90-degree angle is always going to be an L shape, and you always want to use a box to indicate that it's 90 degrees. This is really the only time for which you would indicate that, a box to indicate that it's 90 degrees. Now, if you're asked to construct an obtuse angle, for example, let's just say 135 degrees, you know that when you have a horizontal, it's going to be greater than 90, so it's going to be spread out more this way. So to construct it, again, using protractor is going to be very, very important, but just roughly, that'll be a rough sketch as to what a 135-degree angle is. So when you're asked to construct an angle that's congruent to a given angle, you just have to think about perspectives, how far you're going to stretch from the horizontal. So I'm Jimmy Chang. There are a few steps on how to construct an angle congruent to a given angle.